Okay, so today I'm going to be working on two separate Obi Wan Kenobi figures here. They're in okay shape. Not great, but okay. I have a gray-haired version right here. And he has a slightly darker gray hair than this guy. This guy has more of a white color hair. Also, what I've noticed is the flesh tone on his hands is slightly lighter than most of the other guys that we've been doing here lately. So I've mixed 1 part flesh tone with 1 part wicker white to color match his hands. Now this guy's dark gray hair is in pretty good shape. I'm not really going to mess with that, but this guy has some wear along the back side here. So I'm going to want to kind of just touch that up and redo it. I also want to redo his hands, and the rest of them are okay. Now with the hair, I've mixed 1 part of this country gray right here with the wicker white. And I've mixed up myself a fresh jug of water. Nice coffee cup. Yeah, change your water out periodically so that you're not using the same and you're getting paint colors in there and growing a petri dish full of stuff. Want to make sure that your water is fresh. I'm going to be using this, this brush is, it is labeled, I just can't see it. Let me put my glasses on. This is a 10/0 paintbrush, and we're going to go ahead and hit this guy's hair first. Now his hair color goes all the way down to his neck. And I'm just gonna paint with the grain of his hair. It's still there, it's just very, very thin. Right here, it's worn completely. I'll make sure you get a smooth hairline. I'm going to get along that mold line. It's a pretty close color match, but not exact. I'm just going to feather it in to the rest of his hair. I'm going to hit his beard a little bit because it's a little bit thin. On that one side. His other side looks okay. His eyebrows look okay. And I'm going to just kind of set him up here so he's not touching. I'm going to let him dry while I do the hands on the other guy. And before I do the hands here, let's go ahead, and I've got my little bag of goodies here, and I'm going to pull out the blue lightsaber. Get that blue lightsaber out there. And he also comes with a cape. I want to put his cape on first. That way I'm not shoving wet painty hands through a clean cape. So I'm just gonna put them backwards. Fold this in. And flip it down. Gotta get that crease right. Oof. This aftermarket cape is not as thick as an original. Give me a little bit of trouble. See how it's kinking up there? I don't really like that. I think that's just due to the fact that this cape is not the same material as the original. I'm going to use, watch me mess this up, I'm going to try to smooth this out with a stir stick. The barbecue skewer. If this doesn't work, which it looks like it's not working. Let me try to get in the front side here. Oh, there we go. That works. Now I've got a nice sharp crease on it. It's fitting a lot better. So I'm going to paint his hands before I put his lightsaber in, instead of after, so I don't get paint on the lightsaber itself. And like I said, I've mixed this a little bit lighter than the normal. And it's matching pretty well. That's a bit thick. I'm going to put a little bit of water on it. Try to just get the color back. I'm not in. There we go. That mold line is giving me a little bit of trouble. Alright, right there. So, I'm going to tilt his hand down so you can see a little better. I'm trying to keep the camera angle right and be able to still see, because the camera is in the opposite direction of the way I'm. And there we go. Looks good. I'm going to hit this other hand real quick. There's a little spot. Right there. There's a cat hair on it. Psst. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to gently lift his hand up and move this hand up. And you see there's a little groove there. This lightsaber should slide right in. What's going on here? Is that thing gonna fit through there? Is there something down in there? I'm not sure if this lightsaber is too thick or the hole in there is too thin. I don't want to jam it too hard and bend this sucker. Okay, something is certainly going on. I'm going to set him to the side for a second. And while our paint is wet, let's go ahead and hit this guy with his hands. I'm gonna move his hands up so I can get at his thumb. Okay, that looks as though it's gonna get it right there. Alright, I'm pretty sure with this guy, I've looked down inside there and it looks like there's something blocking the hole, so I'm gonna get my pin vise and see if I can't drill that out a bit. I'll be right back. Alright, so I did get this in here, and it's pretty stiff, but it slides in and out. I tried it on the other Obi Wan and it worked perfectly. So what I ended up having to do is I got this like wonky looking paper clip, which was about the same thickness. I had to jam it through there a couple times, and I kind of wrecked my hand paint job in the process, but I mean, there he is. And we'll do another figure later. Thanks.